In the latter part of the last century there lived a skillful scientist, an eminent proficient in every branch of natural philosophy, who not long before our story begins had made an experience of spiritual affinity more attractive than any chemical one. He persuaded a beautiful woman to become his wife. One day, very soon after their marriage, Almer sat gazing at his wife with the trouble in his countenance that grew stronger until we spoke.
Georgina, dear, have you ever considered that mark upon your cheek might be removed?
Indeed not. The mark is so often called a charm that I imagine it might be so.
Upon another face, perhaps. But nature made you so nearly perfect that the smallest defect shocks me as the only visible mark of an earthly imperfection.
Shocks you? Why would you marry me then? You're not supposed to marry someone that shocks you?
See.
My dear Almer, do you have any recollection of the dream last night?
None. None whatever. I might well dream of it, but before I went to sleep, I had a pretty firm hold on my fancy.
And you did dream of it? A terrible dream. How can you forget such a dream? And how can you forget the expression, it's in her heart now, we must have it out? Okay. I don't know what could be the cost of both of us to get rid of this birthmark. Is it possible that we can get rid of it?
I've considered much thought into the subject, and I am perfectly convinced of the practicability of the practice. Dearest Georgina, I've thought much on the subject, and I'm perfectly convinced of the practicability of its removal.
Then let's attempt to take the birthmark off my face. Life is not worth living if I am the object of your horror.
Noblest, dearest wife, do not doubt my powers. I am ready to make this cheek as perfect as its fellow. Even Pygmalion felt not greater ecstasy than my triumph will be.
You've made many discoveries. Take away the birthmark or my wretched life.
Oh, that means my life. You're so pale. Your hand is. Not again. Omnidab. Omnidab. Yes, master. Will you?
Yes, master.
Open the door to her room and burn a pastel, please.
It's too beautiful, I'm not going to touch it.
Nay, pluck it, and inhale its brief perfume like May. In a few moments it will wither and leave nothing but its brown vessel seeds. But go ahead. There was too powerful a stimulus.
Are you being honest? It is terrible to possess so much power or even dream of possessing it.
Do not trouble me, my love. I would never wrong either you or myself in such inharmonious effects on our lives. But I would have you consider that this is a very dangerous task, removing that oddest birthmark on your face.
Why do you keep such a horrid drug?
Do not mistrust me, my dear. Its helpful potency is much stronger than its harmful one. You see, with a few drops of this in a vase, I could rid freckles from a cheek as easy as you cleanse your hands. A stronger infusion of this, I could take the blood out of a cheek and make even the rosiest beauty a pale ghost.
Maybe he's not the success I thought he was. It's dangerous reading a sorcerer's book.
There are pages that I myself can't even read over and keep my senses. Do not let that fear you. What are you doing here? Do you not trust me? It's not done yet. Go, you prying woman.
No, you mistrust me. You're trying to hide the danger. Just tell me if I take this potion, what's going to happen, and stop thinking I'm going to run away.
No, Georgina.
I'll take it. I'll take whatever you give me.
My dearest, I knew not the depth of your nature until now. I will conceal nothing from you. That crimson hand, superficial as it may seem, has clutched its grasp on your being. I've tried everything. Only one thing remains us. If we fail, it will ruin us.
Why do you hesitate to tell me this?
Because, Georgina, it is dangerous!
There's no danger but this being on my face. Remove it, whatever the cost.
Heaven knows those words are too true. But it is not done yet. Return to your room, and I'll bring it to you in a while to have it tested. Hold this on the dome. On the dome. I just really don't know what we're going to do. I just really don't know. Whoa! My dear, it's perfect. Unless all of science has deceived me, this cannot fail. Now drink.
It's grateful. It's like water from a heavenly fountain. My dearest, now let me sleep.
Good night, my dear.
Good night.
I will see you when you wake. My heavens, it's almost gone. I can scarcely trace it now. It's the faintest drop of blood would make it vanish from her cheek. But she's so pale.
Ha ha ha. Earthly mask, you have served me well. Heaven has done its part in this. Laugh, thing of the senses, you have earned the right to laugh.